Hi guys, and welcome to this hop. This is going to be a small hop. I think we've continued with 13 participants again for this one, and I will have links to the other participants in the description box below. And we have to each of us come up with like a short 10-minute video. What I'm going to do is, people are calling it card candy. Or you can make your own embellishments. What I have here is a bag that I just put random bits of chipboard from projects in, all different sizes, just parts that have been trimmed away. Okay. And then what I've done is I went to my Halloween papers and I found this one. It's called Spookville by We Are Memory Keepers. And inside this stack there's these little journaling spots. So what we're going to do is we're going to mount these on the chipboard pieces and add a little bit of embellishment to them. I also pulled out, this one's by My Mind's Eye, Haunted, and it also has this really cool one with like the different labels. Okay, to cut these out with scissors. Turbo tacky to glue this down on here to save us on some time. It would probably be better to use like Mod Podge or something like that, but I don't have a paintbrush back here, or my glue brush rather, and I'm just going to fit that on there. And it just looked like it would be a perfect fit. Alright, and that's all I'm going to do, is I'm going to adhere some of these down onto chipboard pieces, and I'll be right back to show you the next step, and that'll give this time to dry. I'll be right back in a few minutes. Okay guys, it's the next day, and you might hear some noise. Scott's working on some repairs outside. We'll see what happens. These are the little chipboard pieces after I've glued some of those panels from these sheets, and I did 6 from each sheet. Alright, now I'm going to type of border, and then I'm going to fill them either with glossy accents, or I will paint them with the Aleene's paper glaze. Okay, just to finish the surfaces. But for this one right here, I have a bunch of the chipboard showing, and I have some of this smooch glitz, and I am just going to paint around the edge. I didn't shake it enough. The glitter separates out, and you have to kind of get it to go back in. I'm just going to paint this on, and I'm not worrying about whether it's perfectly straight and all that. I just want to get a little effect around the edge. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, and thanks for stopping by to see what I'm doing. Throughout October, I'm going to try to do at least one video a week on something to do with Halloween. So if you enjoy Halloween as much as I do, just stop back by. There might be some that I've already put up that you're free to watch. Leave a comment on. Let me know how I'm doing. Bye, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm just going to move this over a little bit. And on a couple of these like this, let's see, I'll do 3 of these with the paper glaze, and I'll do 3 of these with the paper glaze. And those other ones I will do with glossy accents. I just want to show you, the reason I don't care to use this paper glaze exactly like glossy accents is I get a really good effect with it. I just put some down like this, and then I don't have to use so much. I can just spread it with a paintbrush. And keep in mind, whichever way you go, you'll have stroke marks in it. So if you want them up and down, make sure they are all that way. Alright. And see, that'll finish the top and seal that in. And I still have some on the brush that I can come over and do this one even. Just this one here. Put a little bit on here. And I'll spread it around. And once these are dry, I'll come back maybe with some black paint and just cover the edges of the chipboard with black paint. And maybe part of this, bring it up over just a little bit to cover where the paper, I didn't get it trimmed tight. And that just hides all the boo-boos. Even if it still looks a little milky, you can just leave it and let it dry, and it'll dry clear, I promise. So these we're going to just let dry. See how shiny it is? I'm going to let these dry, and we will come back and add some other trims and things and go to the next step with the glossy accents pieces. Okay, I'm just going to do the glossy accents on this one. And what I do is I just go around the outer edge. And then I just try to fill the inside in a circular motion so that I'm kind of spreading it as I squeeze it out. Alright. Right now I'm not squeezing any more out. I'm just moving it around to the edges. Alright. I'm just going to push that over and let that dry. I'm going to do that to the rest of them, and then I'll be back and we'll do up the final bit. Thanks for watching. Alright, I've only got a couple more minutes to keep this under the 10 minutes. Okay. What I'm going to do is I've got tulip fabric paint, and I'm going to try to get it started there, and I'm just going to use it around the edge. It doesn't matter if it looks kind of creepy because it's Halloween. And Bernadette is in here being a nuisance, aren't you? Alright, other things I'm going to do is on some of them I might glue some bling trim or pearls or, whatever I can find. I'm going to do this like on the edge. And then what I'll do at the very end will be a slideshow of the completed embellishments. I want to thank y'all for watching. Take care. Have a good day. Happy crafting.